Physical education is an integral part of the educational program designed to promote the optimum development of the individual physically, socially, emotionally, and mentally through total body movement in the performance of properly selected physical activities. Objectives of physical education. Physical development. Through carefully selected physical education activities, an individual who participates actively will develop and maintain good health at the high level of physical fitness. The acquisition of physical skills can motivate an individual to participate further in physical activities, hence, his growth and development will be enhanced. Social development. Participation in physical education activities provides opportunities for the development of desirable social traits needed for adjustment to the social life in general. Some worthwhile traits are friendliness, cooperation, respect for the rights of others, good sportsmanship, good leadership and followership, honesty in group competition, emotional development. The informal nature of physical education activities offers opportunities for self-expression and emotional mastery. Examples of worthwhile emotional traits are self-confidence, self-control, self-reliance, courage, determination, mental development. Through participation in physical education activities, the individual develops his mental as he learns the mechanical principles underlying movement, as he acquires knowledge and understanding of rules and strategies of games and sports, and as he discovers ways of improving his movements in gymnastics and dance. Physical fitness is the body's ability to function effectively and efficiently without undue fatigue in work, leisure activities, to meet emergency situations and to resist diseases from sedentary lifestyle. Health-related components, fitness components that are prescribed to improve individuals' health. Muscular strength, the ability of the muscle to exert maximal effort in a brief duration. Cardiovascular endurance, the ability of the lungs, heart, and blood vessels to deliver adequate amounts of oxygen to the cells to meet the demands of prolonged physical activity. Flexibility, the ability of the muscles and joints to go through a full range of motion. Body composition, refers to proportion of lean body mass to fat body mass. Muscular endurance, defined as the maximum pull or push that can be exerted one time by a muscle group. Skill-related fitness, fitness components important for success in skills and skillful activities and athletic events. Speed, the ability to perform a task or move from one point to another in the shortest possible time. Agility, the ability of an individual to quickly shift or change direction of the body from one point to the other. Power, ability to perform one maximum effort in the shortest possible time. It is the product of both strength and speed. Balance, the ability to stay in equilibrium in relation to changes in body position. It may be static or dynamic. Static balance is the kind of balance demonstrated in stationary position. Dynamic balance is demonstrated while the body is moving. Reaction time is the amount of time it takes to respond to stimulus. Coordination is the integration with hand and or foot movements with the input of the senses. Exercise program, it is a planned activity detailing a range of physical exercises and the amount of time each exercise should be performed where it is typically tailored to individuals' needs. Principles of fitness training. Principle of overload is the most basic of all fitness training principle. It specifies that you must perform physical exercise than normal amounts to get an improvement in physical fitness and health benefits. Principle of specificity indicates that you must train a specific energy system and specific muscle groups in order for them to improve. Principle of progression indicates that load could be increased gradually over time to remain effective and safe for best results. An individual training to gain cardiorespiratory endurance may begin in an exercise program. Frequency refers to the number of exercise sessions per week. Intensity is the degree of effort or exertion put forth by an individual during exercise. Time is the duration of the length of the activity. Type is the mode of exercise being performed. The selection of the type of exercise should be guided by the fitness goals to be achieved. Individual sports is a sport in which participants compete as individuals. Jogging is a form of running at a slow or leisurely pace. Dynamic movement, isotonic movement, refers to a change in the length of the muscle when it applies force. When the muscle applies force as it shortens, the contraction is referred to as concentric. When it lengthens, it is referred to as an eccentric contraction. Static or isometric movement produces significant force without any considerable change in the length of the muscle. Muscle sprain, an abnormal stretching or tearing a ligament that supports a joint. Health exhaustion, a condition usually develops gradually, and caused by loss of salt and water from the body through excessive sweating. It is more common in persons who are accustomed to exercising in a hot, humid environment. Health. A state of complete physical, mental, or intellectual, emotional, social, moral, spiritual and environmental well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. Health. A resource for everyday life, not the object of living, and is a positive concept emphasizing social and personal resources as well as physical capabilities. Physical health. It means how well your body functions. It is a state of well-being when all internal and external body parts, organs, tissues, and cells can function properly as they are supposed to function. It includes being physically fit, eating nutritiously, and getting adequate rest and sleep. Mental health means being a lifelong learner by continuously wanting to learn new things and improve one's skills. A mentally healthy person is open to new ideas and experiences that can improve life, family, and environment. He or she is aware of his or her own abilities, can cope normal stresses in life, able to work regularly and productively, and is also able to contribute for the improvement of community. Social health refers to how well you get along with other people, how other people react and how you interact with social institutions. It involves your ability to form satisfying interpersonal relationships with others. It also relates to your ability to adapt comfortably to different social situations and act appropriately in a variety of situations. Each of these relationships should include strong communication skills, empathy for others and a sense of accountability. Emotional health involves understanding and liking yourself as well as accepting and learning from your mistakes. It refers to how well you meet the demands of daily life and how you adjust to new situations. It also means expressing your happiness, love, joy, and hope as well as your sadness, anger, stress and fear in helpful, productive ways. Moral spiritual health means being at peace and in harmony with yourself, others and higher power. It refers to your religion, principles, personal beliefs, values, and faith. It involves the quality of personal relationships or a love of nature. It involves a sense that life has meaning and purpose and that you are in harmony with your purpose in life. Environmental health means the understanding of the effect to ourselves of the air, the water, and the land that surrounds us. To recognize the impact of environmental and human-made hazards and ability to find ways on how to protect ourselves and ecological systems against these hazards is important. Human development is a lifelong process of physical, mental, emotional, social, moral, spiritual, and environmental growth and change. Infancy, which starts at birth to 1 year of age. An infant is dependent in establishing trust to the one who takes care of him, but if there is no fulfillment it will lead into feeling of mistrust. Early childhood is focusing on developing a greater sense of personal control. He or she performs basic actions and simple decisions that make him or her secure and confident, while those who do not are left with a sense of inadequacy and self-doubt. Young adult stage is in the state of exploring personal relationships, develops closeness and committed relationships with other people. Those who are successful at this step will form relationships that are committed and secure. Those with a poor sense of self tend to have less committed relationships and are more likely to suffer emotional isolation, loneliness, and depression. Adulthood. Stage focuses on career and family. They feel that they are contributing to the world by being active in their home and community. Failure to attain will lead to feeling of unproductive and uninvolved to the community. Old age is focused on reflecting back on life if with few regrets and a general feeling of satisfaction.
Thank you for watching. I hope nakatulong ang video na to sa inyo. Click the subscribe button para updated, mag-like, at mag-comment below. Kung gusto niyo shout out, kung mayroon kayong suggestions at katanungan, just comment below. Maraming salamat po.